I hope you can see me okay. It's a little dark down here. I just thought, hey, this would be a great opportunity to shoot some sort of video here. I'm in a job and they replaced some of the plumbing pipes here, but they cut this open to do it. They want me to patch this all up. They had to cut a couple of holes here, one here, one here. Okay, and I was just going to show you an easy way to patch this. They also opened up this entire soffit from one end to the other. So I'm going to close this back up too. I have this stuff at the bottom of the stairs. See if I can zoom in on it. They had some, the downspout was right there in the corner, and it was just dumping right there in the corner, and the water was seeping in this corner, which did a lot of damage to the plaster and the cinder block here. So I'm going to be repairing that. Whoop. We don't want to zoom that in. It's ugly. And then I've got this hallway. I'm going to touch up this hallway. You can see somebody started taping it. I've got a textured ceiling here, very textured ceiling. Also a textured ceiling in the kitchen. I'm gonna grind that down with that right there, and scrape it and grind it, and skim the ceiling, make it nice and smooth. It's just a whole bunch of little stuff throughout this house. But I thought it'd be kind of neat just to show you. You know, you get it. I've never done stuff like this before. I've never come across this where I've had to rip out a whole bunch of plaster and stuff in a corner of the lower level because the water was coming in and it was all done. But there's basics that you need to know. I have to seal the concrete, of course. Concrete's got to get sealed. You got to make sure that the water is detoured so it's not coming in here anymore. If you're still having water coming in, you're always going to have a problem. I don't care what you do, you're going to have a problem. So get the water away from the house. I will seal that concrete, and then I'm going to take some spray glue, and I'm going to do some spray glue on there with some a big roll of fiberglass mesh. I'm going to put a coat of Durbond, real Durbond on top of that, and then I'll put a couple of coats of cover coat on top of that, and it'll be done. And as long as it doesn't get any moisture anymore, it'll be just fine. So I'm going to patch it up, get the water away. It should last until it gets water again, and we'll see what happens. So it's just common sense stuff, just real common sense stuff. So I'll take a picture of it again. I'll take a picture of it again when I'm all done so you can see it. So I have this hung. I have this ready to go. I want to throw this down here real quick, actually, before I find this. What I'm about to do is I'm about to seal this concrete with this. This is called Guard. Actually, somebody on YouTube, one of the comments turned me on to this stuff. And but that's what I'm going to prime the wall with. So it's a little runny. I know they're going to repaint the stairs. They're going to take the carpet up. It's really no big deal if I get some on the floor. But I don't want to make a big mess. I just going to make a mess, not a big mess. Oh, let me get something to open that. And I think I have my roller here. Yep. So it doesn't have to be beautiful stuff. And all I'm trying to do really is to seal this stuff somewhat, so I can get other stuff to stick to it. You know, there's a lot of people they talk about bonding agents and having bonding agents and things, and that's kind of what this is going to be. This is going to seal this up. It's going to fix any problem spots, but it is really watery. But that's okay. I want it to really get in here. I want it to soak into this concrete and seal this up really well. This is really good stuff, guys. I was working on an animal hospital. I was redoing a bathroom in an animal hospital, and all of the face paper There was a big mirror on the wall and a bunch of tiles, and I removed them. All of the face paper had torn off. I used this stuff on it. Whew, perfect. Made it just perfect. Within an hour, I could coat it all in. It was great stuff. So I'm kind of excited. I still had some left. I'm thinking, hey, it's going to work perfect here. Like I said, I've never really done anything like this before, but it's pretty much common sense. You know, you gotta take away the loose stuff so there's nothing flaking. You gotta seal it so it doesn't bubble back. And now I can put stuff on it. I can coat it with Durabond, and I can put fiberglass mesh tape on it, and I can coat it with cover coat. I don't like to coat cement with anything other than cover coat or Durabond. Topping, +3, all of that other stuff, even all-purpose. Cover coat was made to coat concrete. And I've done a video probably a year or so ago talking about cover coat. So I'll attach it to this video. So I've gone and cut the this roll here of fiberglass mesh to kind of cover this over now. And you see it's kind of flat, sticking out, stuff like that. It's not really sticking to this wall. It is somewhat, but not great. But that's why I have this spray glue. And this is kind of old. I'm hoping it works. But if it's not, this will just be another mark on, hey, it didn't work. Oh, it's working. What do you know? And I'm just going to hit the surface, do all of this, get a little stone in the process because this has got a lot of fumes to it. Oh, doctor. He's wasted. Yeah, this does have a lot of fumes. Oh well. It's the best I've felt in years. Let's see. Alright. So now what I want to do is just kind of let it set. I gotta let this set for a minute because otherwise it's not sticky, it's too wet. So you guys know, you guys who use spray glue, you guys know. I really like spray glue. We have done we used to do corner bead with spray glue. We would spray up the wall, we would spray the corner bead, and it's like contact cement. Even though it seems dry and everything else to the touch, the minute you put it together, man, it's not coming off. It worked so well. I don't know why. Hey, if you guys are still spray gluing the corner bead on, let me know. Send me a message. You know, my email is on the channel. I mean, you can pretty much look anywhere. Look in the descriptions and just look in the description. At the bottom of the description is my email address. So you can contact me through my email. If you also go to my channel, you can see that I have Facebook, I have Instagram. There's Facebook, there's Instagram. You can find me there too. I've put those in place, and I hope this works. I'm gonna have to tuck this in. Get in there. There you go. Ooh, that's very, very sticky. Uh-oh. Don't stick to yourself. All right. Wow, that's really sticking down well. Really sticking down well. I'm having a hard time getting it in here because it wants to pull out on me. Every time I stick it in, it pops back out. Okay. Ooh. This is going to work really well, guys. Again, like I said, I've never done this before. It's just, to me, it just seems like it's common sense. And it's working. It's working really well. I might get a coat of Durabond on this today. I don't know. I've been here, it's getting a little late. I had to prep the textured ceilings upstairs, and I had to sand them down. I had to hang all this drywall. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you what I've done. You'll see this on this video, how this was all messed up. So I hung this drywall here. But let me show you some other things. This was a big cavity in here. I framed this up. I hung this. I patched up that hole. I had finished demoing this and taking some pieces out, cutting it across here. It goes from that wall to here. This was 12 foot, and I hung that, but I did cut it in 2 pieces, so because it was just too hard to notch it all down and get it all notched in. So I got all this ready. I was just trying to get it all ready to tape today. That's all. Yes, get it ready to mud. So tomorrow I'll come in here and I'll mud all this in and I'll have it ready to skim. And I have to, like I said, touch up all of these walls. But then I've sanded all these ceilings down. I sanded that ceiling. I sanded this ceiling down really well. I used my Porta cable with power sander on there. So I have this all ready to mud up too. So tomorrow I'm going to mud everything at the bottom of the stairs there. I'm going to mud all these ceilings. I'm going to touch up these walls. I'm going to tape and top all of those patches. I'll tape and top all the patches in the basement, and I'll have it all ready to skim. And I'm just here to do these patches, fix the cement down here, skim out. They wanted me to laminate over the top of this texture, but it's just not necessary. It's not very much, and I think it might be more expensive to laminate all of this and hang it, tape it, and finish it than it is to just skim it out, because there really isn't that much of it. There's like 1, 2, there's like not even, there's barely 2.5 12-foot sheets here, so that's not that much. You guys, I'm done. I'm hoping to get this up today, because this is one of the days I like to post, and I'm out of videos. I need to get some more videos, you guys. Have a good day. Hey, if you really like this video, subscribe, and if you really, really like this video, share it with somebody else. You have a great day.